Says I'm live. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi. I don't know how to start this. This is every stream. I'm like, hi, hello, I'm starting stream now. Yay. I definitely have a plan for this stream. I'm not just gonna, I don't know. But yeah. Hello, Pearl. Hello. I'm in your. Why do you keep saying this? How many? Are you in like multiple of my walls or like just one of them? I need to know which wall. Oh shoot. Diva has arrived. Okay, just gonna make a community post about me being live. Let's see. That's it. I don't know what to do. Yeah, post. Yeah, yay, now I'm the entire audience right now. What was that? Exactly. I'm pacing the floor. Every time I go live, I need to pace the floor. Why am I pacing the floor? I shouldn't be walking. I injured my leg the other day. I need to pace the floor to think. But I also shouldn't be pacing. Because my leg is fucking hurts. I'm gonna sit down and not pace the floor. Yay. I'm still mad you sent me to band jail a couple weeks ago. That was on accident. You're freed from band jail. The trial let you out. My cat's here with me, by the way, so yeah. If anyone wants to say hi to Jinx, she's right here. Ow. My cat just clawed me. She does that when she's walking, though. So, how's everyone's morning been? The horse is coming? Okay. Yeah, pretty much just quoted me exactly. I wanted to eat wigs. Like, the thing you put on your head to make, like, the hair wigs? Okay. Sure. Wozers. Yeah. Actually, I don't think I've eaten today. Actually, wait, no. I have. Never mind. I'm coming for your wig next. The one wig I do own is really bad. Well, it's a fine, I guess. It's not a good wig. You can have it. So, oh. Hi, Sonny. Last time I wore a wig, my siblings called me bald. Well, I guess you have to put all your hair in like a hairnet, so you are bald. 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 Jump scare. Ah. I'm not bald. Bald. I still remember Bald Rosin. Bald Rosin mentioned. So, how's everyone's day been so far? I'm so good at conversations. Just because I don't have hair doesn't mean I'm bald, Rosin. I'm pacing the floor if you couldn't hear it. I'm not sure what the background sounds like when I'm streaming. But if you could hear it already, nice. I have no clue. Yes, I'm pacing the floor as I do. I'm doing well. That's good. I've been reading fanfics. I cried. Dang. Weirdly, I don't read that much fanfiction. Like, I've read, like, I have an account on Wattpad, but I don't think, other than, like, the very few I read, I haven't read that many. Like, one time I was reading this one too gaty one, but then it just misgendered too, so I stopped. And then, yeah. I gotta finish Experiment 21. Honestly, same. I started that one and I read like a whole bunch of it, but I didn't even get to the room echoed with a snap part. That's the main spoiler I got from it. Hello, I love your edits. Thank you. Hello to you. I actually love snapping Kit Kats. Real. I love Kit Kats. Probably one of my favorite candies. Kit Kat. I'm still pacing the floor, by the way. I always mention paintbrush whenever I do it. Woza. Wozers, I mean. Yummy Kit Kats. That's everyone's favorite chocolate bar. Mine is probably Kit Kats, honestly. I read it, and the author wasn't really afraid to go into detail. Dang. So, has anyone seen the new Hazbin Hotel season that was coming out recently? I've cried and I haven't read that much of it. Fair enough. Yes. Hazbin Hotel season 2. Crying. I don't know how to describe this emoji. Crying smile emoji? Is that the. I'm gonna take that as you watched it. Curious what people thought of it. I'm just gonna talk about my opinions on it because why not? I liked it so far. Angel and Drag was peak. What else? Oh, the Vox and Alistair song was amazing. Yeah. Husker Dusk is so yo-yo cake. Real. I love Husker Dusk. All I remember is Vox, Chaggy, Husker Dust, and Lucifer. The songs are really good in this season. Yeah. I agree with that. The songs are really good. I think my favorite song has to be both versions of Don't You Forget are really good. And what's the Angel song? That Angel Dust song that's Losing Streak. Yeah. That one is just really impressive the way it was sung. Real. Something funny is I don't really like or want to post has-been content just because most of my content is technically like I post a lot of object show stuff, and I know that there's a lot of young children in the object show community, and even when I started watching like has-been like a few years ago, I was still posting like Steven Universe on KKO, so I never really wanted to post stuff about has-been because there's some young children because I know that there's definitely some young children in my audience. But yeah. Angel and Drake should have been on the season 2 bingo card, but it wasn't. Yeah. Angel and Drag was peak though. And I'm just very impressed with the song Losing Streak. Like the way it was sung, I'm just genuinely just how was it sung? Yeah. You could probably tell that my favorite song was Don't You Forget because I have a cover of the reprised version, even though no one watched it because YouTube decided to block it for a week, and now you can actually see it now, even though it's copyright. I'll be right back. Okay. So what was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, but something funny. When I start, but because of me not wanting to post it on my channel because children, when I watched it, I didn't really. I needed to talk about. I think it was Hell of a Boss, not Husband. That's all, but I needed to talk about it. So I knew that there's one kid in my class that watched Has-Been Hotel. So I went up to him and I was like, "So you watched Hell of a Boss, right?" And he's like, and then we just talked about it for like an hour or something, and we're still friends. Yay! Opinions on Vox. I like Vox. I like him as a villain. Also, he's really funny. Like, what was it? One character I hate, but like I can also like because of a villain and he's funny. It's Val. Valentino's the worst. I fucking hate him. Horrible person, but he is really funny. Like, if anyone looked at the new Vox Tech website, on the website there's a video where Valentino draws like how to draw with Vox with Valentino. It's very funny. I laughed quite a few times. He is exactly. Like, if I got to kill any character in Has-Been, it'd probably be Valentino. But he is really funny. Valentino's art tutorial, gonna start learning tips. Yeah. Sorry, I just remembered the line. I'm from fucking Florida. I did not say that in the right tone. But Val's, yeah, I'm from fucking Florida. But, yeah. I'm still pacing the floor. I was pacing the floor the entire time. I don't know what sitting down is. Apparently, I can only sit down when I'm not streaming. It came most of the time. What color is Fox? The answer is Fox color. Or something like that. Yeah. That's a great line. Or I think it was Fox that said, no, we aren't going to get the wings. You just take one bite of every single one of them and you leave it in the box or something like that. If fire paces any faster, they're going to drill holes in their floor. I think I am going to. And I shouldn't be pacing. The other day, I actually fell on my leg and my knee really hurts. But I'm pacing anyway. Voctex loves women in STEM. that was a great line. I think the most I'm not sure if it was intentional or not. One of the most unintentional thing that was really funny was when Charlie and Baggy, or the character formerly known as Baggy, were talking, and pretty much, and Charlie was like, I don't remember what she said exactly. I was like, and I feel like I'm failing, and then all of a sudden the music just completely kicks in, and Baggy, in quotation marks, starts singing. It was just, it was just so unexpected. Like, shut up, I know, you know that. That is not what she sounded like. I cannot sing well if I'm in front of people, if that makes sense. Like if I'm actually trying, I can sing okay, but I will purposely just sing bad if I'm trying to sing in front of people. But yeah. Shut up, you know that I love you. LMAO came out of nowhere. Exactly. Like the song was good and all, but like you gotta like, I feel like it needs a little more build up to the moment. Like maybe like start playing the beat very so slightly, and then maybe it was just supposed to really jump scare everyone. But yeah. I'm so Serpentis. Best character in Has Been. I love Serpentis. Yep. I think if I had to like rank my three favorite characters, it'd probably be Serpentis on top. Then probably Angel second. I don't know who my third would be. My third favorite. But yeah. Serpentis, yes. My child. Ugh. One detail I saw someone point out was that during Vox's, like, well, during the flashback with Vox and Alistair was in the outfit he was wearing in season 1. Not season 1, in the pilot. Different things. Which I thought was a good detail. Fan favorite, if not, then Angel or Alistair. IDK how to spell his name. It's okay. I don't know how to spell his name either. Alice, it's Al Esther. That's that. I think that's how it seems. I could get it. It's okay. It looks like it should be Alistair. I'm sorry. It's okay. But yeah. This reminds me of Nickel for some reason. Like Nickel from BFDI or Nickel from Inanimate Insanity? Or like the coin, Nickel. Or like the band Nickelback. I don't know how many other Nickels there are. Oh, Nickel-E. I'm highly offended. I totally didn't Nickel-E. I totally I don't know how I read I'm so grammar I cannot fucking talk. I'm so good at reading, guys. Like don't you remember? I remember Nickel-E. I just read it wrong. Nickel-E was so amazing. I'm highly offended. Nickel-E's the best. I love Nickel-E. So okay, who's better? Nickel BFDI, Nickel II, or Nickel-E? Do you eat wigs as well? I don't eat wigs. It's okay, I can't spell so ye. I feel like later I'm gonna regret all this pacing because my knee actually really hurts because the other day I can't even remember what I was doing. I was running, I think. And then I slipped and my knee hit a rock. And it still hurts because apparently I can't just brush off a rock. It's better than the other days though. It still hurts if I bend it. I'm just not bending my leg while pacing. Nickel-E's and his 5 seconds cameo. Nickel-E, best character. Nickel-E only because they didn't have any haters. At least none that I know of. We love Nickel-E. A while ago, I was making my friend watch BFDI. We never finished it, but I remember her favorite character being Needle. I don't know why I randomly remembered that. I need to make her finish BFDI. We got to BFDIA. I don't remember which episode. Though. We didn't finish BFDIA, but we got pretty far into it, and then we just stopped and never finished it. Needle's an absolute girl boss. Exactly. I love Needle. Panting, waiting for BFDIA this month. Exactly. I need BFDIA. I need BFDIA. I need to see who's safe, and I need to know. I don't want any of the characters that were up for elimination out. Who do you want to win BFDIA? Important question. I think I want Needle to win, but I think she's probably going to get out. Or Coiny. Maybe not Coiny. I think I want Needle to win. I need BFDIA just like I need Yuri. Exactly. You just need to inject the Yuri and the BFDIA into your blood. Yuri. Speaking of Yuri, Toogady. Let's talk about Toogady. Toogady. Yuri, Toogady mentioned. Toogady. I love Toogady. So, what do you think Gady's gonna come back? Gady's gonna come back, right? Gady's gonna come back. Yuri is my life now. Exactly. Oh my lord. I knew it was coming. So, when Gady comes back, because she's definitely coming back, there's no way she's not coming back, how do you think 2 is going to respond? Toogady isn't doomed? What do you mean? Exactly! What do you mean, whose OC is this? Gady's a real character, and she's never left! There are so many Yuris I can't think of, but whatever. I need to list them. I forgot almost all of them. Toogady, all the other Yuri ships that are not as good but still great. Toogady again for good message. Most Yuri ships I know are doomed. Doomed Yuri. It's just, you see this Yuri? They're doomed now. Because yay. Why wouldn't you doom the Yuri? Why wouldn't you? Except Toogady. They're happy. They're not doomed. They're not doomed. They're Gady's coming back. Like, she's coming back. She's just gonna come back. I know it. I didn't draw I'm gonna 50 drawings of my Gady Gazinka for her not to come back. Come on. She's coming back. My throat hurts from screaming Toogady. I shouldn't have screamed that. Michigan Sua, Toogady. Toogady mentioned, and Mizzy and Sua. Speaking of Mizzy Sua, my Toogady Karma AMV. I can make anything about Toogady. You try me. Grr. I say as I am the number 1 straight shipper of a straight ship. It's okay. Straight ships can be good sometimes. Cancer? Is that promo? Oh, promo Cancer. Am I reading this wrong? But Toogady, yeah, Toogady. I really hope we do get a Gady plush. Oh yeah, related, kind of. I went to the BFDI store the other day, and the 2 plush was sold out. And I'm very disappointed because I was gonna see if I could convince someone in my family to get it for me for Christmas. Maybe my sister, she'd probably get it for me. I need two. I need them. And I also really hope they make a Gady plush. Gady plush, I need that. Yuri. 2 Gady mentioned. 2 Gady Yuri mentioned. 2 Gady mentioned. MB, I had context, but forgot to type the rest. Oh. Yuri. 2 Gady mentioned? Like, Yuri, like, 2 Gady? I love Yuri. Yuri's amazing. Yuri's the best. I love it. Because 2 Gady's Yuri, and, like, 2 Gady's gonna be canon. Like, that. You can't tell me otherwise. And if you try, I'm going to go insane. Can y'all tell I'm obsessed with Yuri? What? Really? I couldn't tell. Yuri Overlord. Yuri from Yuri on Ice? ? I haven't seen Yuri on Ice, but I thought, like, is Yuri on Ice a character? Is Yuri a character in Yuri on Ice? Oh, Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club mentioned. I haven't played Doki Doki, but I know that there's a character named Yuri. And then there's Monica, and then there's, I can't remember the other character's name. I haven't played it. I made OCs, so I have Yuri. They're doomed. I need more doomed Yuri OCs. I have doomed Yuri OCs, but one of them's not even the main character. So, but doomed Yuri OCs are important to our society. I missed the chat. I think, yeah, the main characters, Yuri, I actually didn't watch it, but know a little bit. Okay. Imagine having a character named Yuri and they aren't in a Yuri relationship. Like, kind of embarrassing for them. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yuri? 2 Gady? 2 Gady is Yuri. 2 Gady. When Gady does return, because she is going to return, I bet 2 is going to tell Gady how important she is to them, and then they're going to host another season together. That's going to happen, and if it does happen, you guys have to quote me on this. Okay? That's gonna happen. I swear. I'm still in denial of 2 Gady. What denial? Gady's gonna come back. She's going to. And if she doesn't, if Gady doesn't come back, I'm going to explode. No, I'm gonna, like, for a day, say, oh no. I'll, like, make a community post that Teapot ends and Gady isn't back. I'm gonna make a community post and be like, well, guys, this is it. And then make my profile picture black and my banner black for, like, a day. Or, like, maybe even a week. And then come back and be like, that was a joke, guys. I'm just upset about Gady. And then make my profile picture Gady forever. Do you like my plan? Crazy because the main character is a guy named Yuri who's in a yaoi relationship. Dang. Oop. Fire. I think you forgot to take your meds. 2 Gady. 2 needs to take their meds so they can be happy again. Because Gady's gonna come back, like, obviously. Like, come on, 2. You're in BFDI. You think they're gonna permanently kill off Gady? Like, the best, most beloved character in BFDI? Like, come on. think that's gonna happen? You think, because everyone's favorite character is Gaty, and there's no one who doesn't appreciate Gaty, and everyone talks about how she sacrificed herself and no one gives her credit for it. Everyone talks about that, right? Everyone, right? Why am I maniacally laughing? Too Gaty. Wanna know who laughs with each other? Two and Gaty. They laugh when they're with each other. They make each other smile. And Two hasn't smiled since Gaty was gone. I'm not okay. I genuinely think I went insane. My throat actually hurts from that. I need to sit down. I've been pacing while doing this and falling. Random thing I want to just say is last night I was watching a show and two guys were making out on screen and my dad was in the room. Yeah. Damn, that reminded me of when I was watching Skate the Infinity. You know the scene? I was watching the English dub because, of course, I was. But pretty much, you know the scene where Ricky's like, "Hey, Langa, after this, you want it?" And then it cuts away. My mom came in the room for a brief second while that scene happened. She looked at the screen and then she just left the room because she was grabbing something. And I was like, oh, I didn't see that because she was like walked in front of the screen as it happened. So yeah, that was great. I need to give Gaty a hug. Only if she was alive. Gaty is going to be alive, and you can give her a hug when she's back. Because she's gonna come back. She's gonna come back. Like, come on. She's coming back. Like, come on. Gaty's gonna come back. Like, there's no way Gaty isn't gonna come back. Come on. She's coming back. Gaty's gonna be alive, and she's gonna come back, and she's gonna save the day once again. Okay, here's what I think is gonna happen. One, even though one has Two's power, Two actually confronts one, and one decides to make a deal with Two, and Two to get Gaty back or whatever, and then Two signs the deal, and Two and Gaty reunite, but then one just decides, actually I don't know what's going to happen next, but then one decides, there isn't much harm, I don't think Gaty will do much, but then she is going to underestimate Gaty, and Gaty's going to be the mastermind that saves everyone else. She already saved everyone before, and she was the only one that, other than Donut and Leafy, she was the only one that was hesitant to sign one's deal. And Leafy wasn't even hesitant because she thought it was bad. She was just like, "One, you are an absolute jerk. Oh my god," because one was kind of an absolute jerk at the time, and she still is at the moment. But then she's gonna get anyone who is still alive, and they're going to defeat one. But then the power of friendship is going to make one have redemption arc or whatever. I actually have no clue. I only thought of like the first 3 parts of that. Then everything else I just came up with on the spot. How many of these have I missed? I'm actually considering the fact that Gaty might be gone for good. She won't be gone for good. Like, she won't. She's gonna come back. Like, she's going to. I swear. I'll just make my Seize Doomjury. That's how I cope with Doomjury. So fun. Gaty's not gonna come back. Whoa, worded it wrong. Or I misheard you. She's gonna come back. She will come back. She's going to come back. She will come back and save the day. Wait, one would erase Two since she can't erase whoever makes a deal with. That's what I think might happen. I think Two and Gaty are going to reunite, and then one might just erase Two and make Gaty survive just because she has anger at all the Eljabrilians other than Free that she's definitely not in love with. Like, but yeah. If Yuri was a flavor, what would it be? It depends. Maybe it'd be. I was gonna say it was gonna be spicy, but that would sound wrong. I was gonna say spicy because like it can be so doomed and like, but like no, that sounds really wrong when I say it. Maybe it'd be. Depends on the Yuri. I think maybe it'd be cinnamon. Because cinnamon can be really good, but if you have too much, because like, but a certain amount of cinnamon will like burn. But like, if you have a certain amount of cinnamon, it will burn and it will be doomed. Doomed cinnamon challenge. But if you like, if you have a good amount of cinnamon, it's perfect and perfection. Bubblegum or something, IDK. I think bubblegum makes sense for Yuri, but the thing about bubblegum is it loses its flavor so fast. Togepi. I was gonna say Togepi instead of Yuri. But Yuri doesn't always lose its flavor so fast. It can stay fresh for so long. I'm overthinking this question. So, you know Togepi, the ship that you've probably never heard of? Togepi mentioned. That's just doomed Yuri, I guess. When I think of bubblegum, I think Hubba. I know Hubba Bubba. That's the right name. Like Hubba Bubba used to be my favorite. I just cannot pronounce things. Or the song Bubblegum Bitch. Sorry, I will not sing. I cannot sing in front of people. I'd be a horrible if I had to do a concert. But yeah, honestly, fair enough. That song is on my mind now. Yeah, that is a good song though. Okay. Would you rather have Yaoi or Yuri? Like if you could only ship Yaoi ships or Yuri ships, what would it be? Yuri? I thought you were gonna choose Yuri. I think I have to choose Yuri just because my favorite ship, Togepi, the Yuri, the ship of Yuri. But I will have to say goodbye to almost all of my favorite ships in the past. Yuri. Once again, don't take this seriously. Shoot me. Yaoi or Yuri? I can't do this anymore. I can't choose one. What? I don't know why I decided to fall down. Wait, no. Oh my god, no. Not Page. I forgot about Page. I love Page. They're probably my second favorite ship. Damn it. That actually made the question a lot harder. Damn, Page, I guess. I love Page. Goodbye, Page. I think I might have shared this before, but when Page became canon in the season 2 finale, I was at school, or at least, yeah, I think so. I was doing school work, at least. I can't even remember if I was at school or just doing homework. But I was in the bathroom, and I had to stuff my sleeve into my mouth when Page became canon, just because I would have screamed too loudly. I didn't even get to finish the episode. I had to watch the rest later. But Payday, Canon could have killed me. And 4X and Pen Eraser. Well, I think 4X, because both of them are genderless, can count as Yuri. So I think I can keep holding on to 4X. They can count as Yuri and Yaoi. But yes, rip Pen Eraser. I love Pen Eraser. I see a spider web in my room. What the heck? Well, if you have a spider web, you won't have any other bugs in your room. That's what I always think. Think of the bright side. I'm one of the weird people who love spiders. I don't know. They're just silly little guys. I can't. And I'm still pacing. If you had to choose which one would, if you had to choose any ship ever to become canon, that any non-canon ship to become canon, what would it be? I'm still near walls, so it's your spider now. Dang. I forgot you were in my walls. I'm punching my wall now. I know you're there. Maybe I punched the wrong wall, actually. Oh, no, I gotta actually think of ships. Oh god. Clans. I think that's Voltron. But yeah, I've heard of Voltron, the ship clans. I know that I've heard of the fandom disaster of clans. Or whatever. Clans 100%. Fair enough. I haven't watched Voltron, but I get it. We were robbed. Yeah, fair enough. I think I have to choose Togetti just because, I think, here's the thing. I don't want Togetti to be canon yet. I want them to, I like to think, here's what I think. I think before Gady was gone, she started to have feelings for 2. But she knew that, well, 2's like a number alien thing. It probably wouldn't work out. And 2 started to have feelings, but wasn't aware that they were feelings yet until Gady was gone. Then they started to understand that. And then I want them to reunite and become canon. That's my plan. Wait. J and V. I was thinking of N because I saw Murder Drones. And then, yeah. J and V. I don't know why I can't fucking read letters or something. IDK their ship name. Murder Drones. I get that. I'm more of a V and Lizzie shipper though. But both of them are good. How did I misgender ship? Not misspell. Why can I not fucking read? Oh my god. Misgender. What am I thinking? I don't even have an excuse for that one. That's on me. You guys can put my head on the chopping block. Chop me into pieces. How did I misspell? That's reading and speaking. Yeah. I'm dying. How did I misread that? Crazy unhinged person live. I think I captioned this stream just chilling. I think I'm not chilling. I'm not chill. I think I'm going insane. Do you have wigs? I have a wig. I have it because for Halloween I was Dazai. It was the wrong color though. It was more black than brownish black. I don't know. It's the wrong color. You can probably eat it. I don't think I'm gonna need it. Amazing. I'm eating mold right now since you have no food here. Yeah, I don't have food in my walls. Why would I have food in my walls? I actually do have wigs right now. Your walls suck. Well, probably because you're inside of them. We don't usually go inside the walls. Why would we put food in there? What do you think? We're storing for an apocalypse? We probably should be doing that, judging by. Pass me a wig. Yeah, I have a pack of oatmeal. I'll throw it at the wall. Yeah, I threw a pack of oatmeal at the wall. You can get it so you know where it's there. Here you go. Yummy wig. Wigs are definitely tasty. Like, definitely. They definitely aren't hair. They definitely wouldn't be the worst thing to eat ever. Who threw oatmeal at my wall? You want to know what has walls? The room that 2 was in after they were sad, that Gady was gone. I made it a 2 Gady reference. I can make anything in BRB. Okay, bye. See you later. But want to know what BRB kind of is like? BFB. And want to know who's the contestant in BFB? Gady. I want to know. And then 2 enters BFB and takes the characters to go to Teapot. And then in Teapot, 2 and Gady meet. I made it a 2 Gady reference. At least I have wigs though. Want to know what also has wigs? Some 2 Gady, some 2 cosplayers. And want to know what 2 has? Not Gady right now. Can you make yaoi a 2 Gady reference? Okay, this one actually seems hard. Yaoi is a term people use for ships. And ship for particularly BL ships. But if you put a G in front of BL instead of a B, it's GL. And GL is often a term used for Yuri ships. And then if Yuri ships, because Yuri ships can be like just, because I think Yuri ships can be non-binary character or agender character, female character or whatever. That can count as 2 Gady. I did it. I made yaoi into a 2 Gady reference. I'm supreme at this. I'm so good at this. Remember when the stream was just chilling, talking about the new Has-Been episodes? Now I'm just turning everything into a 2 Gady reference. Okay, one sec. I need to text. My friend's texting me. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So, imagine if people I know IRL found my actually quite a while ago. I have friends who convinced me to tell them what my channel was so they could subscribe to it or whatever. And I don't really talk to these people anymore because we don't go to the same school or anything. And I don't really have their numbers, and I'm a really bad texter and whatever. But they still know of my channel. Like, and this was before I added like my pronouns to my bio and stuff. So yeah, I think I kind of outed myself to some of my older friends. And like the last time I saw one of my friends that knew about my channel, like not the last time, but like one of the more recent times, she asked, "How do you have so many subscribers on your YouTube channel?" I went into shock. Like, what? Like, that was shocking. Like, I actually froze. And she said in like a group because we were in like an art class thingy-majig. I think I talk about my art class sometimes, but I have art class on Thursday. She doesn't go to the art class anymore. I accidentally threw something on the floor. She doesn't go to the art class anymore, but like we used to, and she mentioned it, and I, in front of like the entire group, I was like, oh yeah, my YouTube channel. The one that I think, yeah, that's how I outed myself. And it's funny because my parents know of my YouTube channel. Like my parents and like my brother, for some reason. I really hope he doesn't look at my YouTube channel. But honestly, I don't care if he does. But he sent it in my family group chat because he's a jerk. But that's how my entire family figured out that I had a YouTube channel. And this was when I still had like less than 500 subscribers, I think. Oh, wow, I'm so famous. I have more than 500 subscribers. Wow. I feel like I just was bragging for a moment. But yeah, so my parents could just check my YouTube channel anytime, and I'd have to explain myself. Back. Hi. I was just talking about how a while ago I told some of my friends about my YouTube, but this was like quite a while ago. I think my channel was still called Firewood back then. But now I have like my pronouns in my bio, so I kind of outed myself to my old friends that I don't talk to anymore. And my family knows about my YouTube channel, so if they wanted to check, I would, yeah. Whoa, exactly. I definitely think thought this through. Like, I remember, like, quite a while ago, like, over a year now, which is crazy, but when I finally realized I was non-binary and whatever, I was really nervous because, like, at first I just added, like, she, they, he to my bio, to, like, my description, and it was, like, at the bottom of my description. I was so nervous that, like, what if my mom goes and she checks to see if, or my dad, and then I'd have to, but yeah, now I'm just talking about this on a live stream, so I don't think I cared that much anymore. Imagine they already knew about everything and they just didn't believe what it was. Dang. Like, I think if my mom or my dad did decide to look at my YouTube channel, they wouldn't know it was me because I have a different channel name and my channel page looks very different. I guess they could go back to my older videos, but still. Wait, I was eating waves. What happened? I'm just ranting about how my family knows about my YouTube channel. So yeah, they technically they could go and look and see what I'm up to on my YouTube channel. Like, they'd be like, Fire. They wouldn't actually call me Fire, but whatever. They'd be like, why do you have like they them in your bio and not like she her she they? I'm like, I'd be cooked. I'd be so cooked. once we get up there. Has been referenced. Come down to V Tower. Yeah, I can't actually remember that song that well. It was a good song, but I think I re-listened to it since the episode, actually. Other than, I think I saw a few shorts with it. Fire. Why did you burn down the house? I didn't burn down the house. What do you mean? Did you burn down the house? I know I am fire, but, I am fire, but, I won't light things on fire, you know? Bees do have catchy songs. Yeah. These. I'm still pacing. Maybe my leg doesn't hurt anymore. My leg I think is fine now. I can move it like a normal leg. It feels weird moving my leg normally now because for the past 3 days I've just not bent it. That healed. Yay. How long? I've been streaming for an hour now. Whoa. Exactly. I did not realize I've been streaming for an hour. I've just been ranting. I've just been spiraling into insanity. You know what? Let's play a game. You guys have to say anything that's random, and I can turn it into a Toogady reference. Okay, now my leg hurts again. Why did I do that? I've been listening to you yap, though I'm through my walls for hours. Yeah. Wisdom teeth surgery. Okay, that's a hard one. Okay, I'm gonna use myself here. I am not gonna ever get wisdom teeth surgery because I got my 2 12-year-old molars removed quite a while ago because they were completely rotten because I have bad teeth. So my wisdom teeth are just gonna replace them. I wanna know who's the number 1 Toogady shipper who isn't getting wisdom teeth surgery? Me. And I'm the number 1 Toogady shipper, obviously. And Toogady is a ship from BFDI, and BFDI is my favorite show at the moment. I made it. I was able to do it. I did it. Wisdom teeth surgery. Toogady reference. Oh, walls. So, Pearl is in my walls, and my walls, and want to know what's attached to my wall? My TV. I want to know what I've watched on my TV? BFDI, particularly Teapot 20. And Teapot 20 has a Toogady moment, meaning it's a Toogady reference. Whoa. Exactly. I'm going to turn the word whoa into a Toogady reference. Let's do this. The term whoa is something. Wait, I'm actually trying to think if either Toogady said whoa. Okay. So I'm guaranteed that someone in BFDI has said whoa at least once. And if it's not in BFDI, I'm going to do this. In the episode of Nanime Insanity, which is a sister show of BFDI, Paintbrush says, "Whoa, a new voice? Lucky." And then Nanime Insanity has a tour where it goes with BFDI. And BFDI has Toogady in it. Person who eats wigs. Pearl is eating a wig right now. But Pearl has made a Toogady, at least I think free Toogady at its time. 2 or 3, I think. Yeah, it's free, I think. At least the ones that you tagged me, at least. But Pearl's made, like, free 2Gady edits and Pearly Twigs. Whoa. Instead of, whoa. Well, same thing. Same thing. I turned everything into 2Gady reference if you try hard enough. Like, I have a Pen right here. Pen is a character in BFDI. And Pen has talked to 2 at least once. 2 knows Gady. 2Gady reference. There's Scott Pilgrim Volume 3. The color version, because I got it at the library. Scott Pilgrim Volume 3, color version, is a book. And a book is something that is in BFDI. Book BFDI is, which means, and Book, being a BFDI contestant, has been in BFB and Teapot, which Gady has been in, and 2 is the host of Teapot. 2Gady reference. Homophobia, which is also not allowed here, I assume. Yeah, no homophobia, but I will turn it into a 2Gady reference. And this one actually is kind of easy for me. 2Gady is a ship in BFDI, and Gady is trans, and 2 is a gender and uses they them pronouns. People, I've seen people say that 2Gady is a straight ship because 2 has a more masculine sounding voice. And those people are idiots. 2Gady mentioned. Windows. In BFB 1, I think, Corny breaks a window. And because windows are something that is canon in BFDI, and that Corny has broke, want to know who Corny has talked, who was on the same team as Corny in Teapot? Gady. And Gady knows 2Gady reference. Windows? I already answered Windows. Everything is a 2Gady reference if you try hard enough. That spider web in your walls or something? Okay. I actually haven't. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I haven't seen Object Invasion episode 2. For some reason, I just skipped it. I don't know why. I probably should watch it. But in Object Invasion episode 2, the thumbnail has a spider on it. Spiders make webs. Object Invasion is inspired by BFDI. Being an object show, BFDI created all the object shows. BFDI has a character named Gady in it. And a character named 2Gady mentioned. Or is it the specific spider web in your wall? The letter A? Apple is a character in Anime Insanity, which is the sister show of BFDI. Apple starts with A, Apple, and then, actually, wait, no. A is the second letter of Gady's name, Gaty. I would know. I spell her name a lot. And no, it doesn't have an E in it. A lot of people spell it with an E, and I don't know why it drives me crazy sometimes, even though it's very little and it shouldn't. And Gady knows 2 from BFDI. Bald people. There's the object show Show Off has a character named Rosin in it. And Show Off being an object show, and and Rosin has no hair. She's bald. Bald rosin. And it's mentioned in the show. And bald people being... And because Show Off was an object show, that has a connection to BFDI, because BFDI inspired all the... Because if BFDI wasn't in a thing, object shows wouldn't exist. So, because of that, in BFDI, season 4, we meet Gady. And in season 5, we meet 2, and 2 Gady mentioned. Bald Rosin Real. Exactly. Adventure Time. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I actually haven't seen Adventure Time. I've watched the first episode, so in the first episode of Adventure Time, I might be getting this wrong, but the problem is solved by Finn answering a math question. And math is something important to BFDI, because in BFDI, there's a short that's called X finds out his value, which is all about math. And in that short, we meet the Algebrailians. 2 is an Algebrailian. 2 hosts the season called Teapot. Gady's in that season. 2 Gady mentioned. That spiderweb in my room is moving. What the heck? Is it just moving because the spider's moving it, or is it moving on its own? But yeah, I think I've been streaming for over an hour, so I'm gonna end stream now, but hope everyone has a lovely rest of their day. Goodbye.